on the ground out to second. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit high. Adams, 28 years old. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. Two and one now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more that I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Maben, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Now Maben gets it in here off the wall. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. As he grounds one briskly to short. Here's Castro for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Braves 1, the Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Scott Kazmir is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Stepping in, Tom Beavers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Tom Beavers.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He was 1 for 4 with a triple in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Yeah. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Schimpf brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Settling in now, Justin Bour. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Two and one after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Right side and right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Marlins leave one. It remains 1-0. Into the box, Johan Camargo. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Rojas. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. Hey, let's focus on Cameron Maybin in the outfield. One of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport. He's able to cover a ton of ground, gap to gap. I almost feel like he's playing left center to right center. He's not playing center field. He's got it all covered, bailing the other guys out, and not shabby with the offensive tool either.
Now at the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He went deep last night twice. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Swanson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Beavers on the move, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Martin Prado now.
Leading off for the Marlins, third baseman, Martin Prado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Freeman has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
Here's Scott Van Slyke. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kazmir has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Up next from Miami, JT Realmuto. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Markakis. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Scott Kazmir. 9, 1, and 2 due up. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball that misses. The 1-2. Popped high in the air. Prado is there. 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Inciarte is often heralded for his defensive capabilities patrolling the outfield. So much, in fact, it's not uncommon to hear the word elite when used in talking about his skill set. So I guess it goes without saying that his pitcher teammates always appreciate having him out there behind them.
Yeah, he just seems to be in the right place at the right time. I don't know if he could see the signs from out there, but it almost seems like he gets a jump before the pitch even reaches home plate.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
How about it? A fielder, Lane Adams.
Ready for another chance? Lane Adams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Bourne in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
First baseman number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Inciarte on third with 2 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Trying to count 2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Kurt Suzuki would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Maben is there. And that ends the inning. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Braves lead this one 2-0. Here's Cameron Maben now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Line towards center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Arlene Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Now the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Camargo picks it up cleanly, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 7, Tom Beaver.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Beavers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They're down 2-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
How about it? Third baseman, Ryan Schiff.
At the plate, Ryan Schimpf. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it is, the 3-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dansby Swanson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Schimpf leads off second with one gone in the inning. A fastball that just misses inside. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder,
2 gone now in the Braves half of the fourth. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. He's set and the pitch. And he'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
now batter, first baseman, Justin Bohr.
Striding in once again, Justin Bohr, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Schimpf in foul ground, and they can't run it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Missed with a slider. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit to first. Freeman's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Scott Kazmir. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Scott Kazmir.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Ender Inciarte. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Ready once again, Lane Adams. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way.
Nope.
And the changeup is way low that time.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Line drive, base hit. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate.
Whoa, that ball was close, whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Runner goes for second. Throws in on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Martin Prado now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit. First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Prado has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a strike. In the air to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it. 1 out. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Scott Van Slyke. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Kurt Suzuki.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. But no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Tazawa playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Maben is there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Johan Camargo.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It's been an first delivery to him on the way. Drilled down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Into the box now, Ryan Schimpf. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Previously against Junichi Tozawa, he's 2 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Camargo at second with 2 down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Beavers. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Cameron Maben now. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
From pitcher number 25, Junichi Tozawa.
Lewis Brinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And that one just missed outside. 261 the average coming into action here. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1. Lined into right, a base hit.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Standing in now, Tom Beavers, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-2. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first with 1 down. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motions, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back safely. In now, Miguel Rojas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Two out with the man at first. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Here's another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Softly hit the short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one. But before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. Nick Whitgren is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64. Whitgren.
And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So 1-1 now to Markakis. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. This is line to left. And Markakis has got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box, Scott Kazmir, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Prado's throw to first gets him one away.
Up next for Atlanta, center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot from the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Ready for another chance, Lane Adams. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Maben is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Justin Bour.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Adams moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another shot now, Starlin Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that one got the pitcher. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Sam Freeman comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Sam Freeman.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Castro leads off first with one away. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball two. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Van Slyke. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Bounce to first. Freeman is up with it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Braves bullpen does their part. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins nothing. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And no advance, it's ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Maben is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt here. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ryan Schimpf. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready now for the Marlins, JT Realmuto. Start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maben to follow on deck.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch, and it's fouled away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Up next for Miami, Cameron Maben. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
way late on the fastball for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Maben, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 7.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Tom Beavers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 2 and the Marlins 1. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Drew Steckenrider enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Nick Marquez.
Leading off for the Braves, right fielder, Nick Marquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Maben now as he pulls it in for the first out.
The pitcher, number 39, Sam Freeman.
Danny Santana will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Danny Santana.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. Still without a home run and 6 RBIs. Comes set and the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Now the 2-0. Hit hard towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Inciarte takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Stepping in now, Lane Adams. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Castro is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Chase Whitley is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Chase Whitley.
Ready now, Justin Bohr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Justin Bohr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is a ball below the zone.
2-2 to count.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
Count still full, 3-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Digging in once again, Starlin Castro. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Third baseman, number 14, Martin Prado.
At the plate, Martin Prado, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. In line for the victory is Scott Kazmir if our current score holds. Bohr, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. One and one to count to Martin Prado.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Freeman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Now at the plate, Scott Van Slyke. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will reach down to make the catch on the run. And what a fine way to end it there, as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Atlanta jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Scott Kazmir notches his 3rd win of the year. Chase Whitley records the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.